Time now to get in my guests on the show. I'm joined by former Indian cricketer Ashok Malhotra. Also joining me on the show, experts from Fantasy Gully, Babashish Nanda, and a fan of the Punjab team, Afzal Jivani. Ashok, to you first. Well, would you say tonight was a tale of two skippers? RAHUL, one who's carrying the team, and Eoin Morgan, the other, whom the team is carrying?
Absolutely. Yeah, Morgan, as I said in the program before also, that he's the Mike Bradley of modern era. He does nothing for England and he's doing nothing for Kings 11 Punjab. He just captained the side and does nothing. And I'm amazed that he does not look worried at all. It is as if day-to-day work that he gets out on 0, 1, 2. I mean, 5 innings, he scored 15 runs. Any other batter would have been worried. But there does not seem to be any worry on his face. But on the other side, when you talk about KL Rahul, I think he today anchored the team. You know, unlike previous games where he blasted quick 60s, 70s and then got out, and then the team lost the games in the crucial time, because they still did a harakiri. If you look at it, the crucial catch which was taken or not taken by Rahul Tripathi turned the corner. If KL Rahul would have gotten out, because in slow-mo it looked it was a clean catch, but the third umpire thought otherwise.
Right.
So that was, I would say, the turning point of this game.
So that catch you said was the turning point of the game.
Absolutely.
Coming to Afzal, the intensity that Rahul showed on the field today, keeping till 20 overs and then staying on the field, batting till 20th over, do you think that he can now lead the team into top 4 and they can replace KKR and go into the top 4 position in the league table, make the playoffs?
Yes, I have confidence in the team, because if you see what Rahul did with the bat, he knows that his side lacks someone who can play the anchor role, who can stay till the end, and the other firepower batters can play around him. So he knew that, and he did exactly the same today. He held up one end, and on the other end, Mayank was the one who started the innings with a blast. Then you had Aiden Markram hitting a 6. Then you had Shah Rukh Khan finishing the game with his quick fire 22. Mm-hmm. So I believe that the team can go into top 4.
Right. Coming to you, Babashish, both KL Rahul and Iyer today scored 67 runs. But if you look at their strike rate, KL Rahul scored at a strike rate of 121.8, whereas Venkatesh Iyer had a strike rate of over 136. Would you say that Rahul kept this pace because he wanted to finish the chase? On earlier occasions, he's gotten out and the team has lost momentum from there, went on to lose the game.
Yeah, I'm afraid, Rika, this is going to be a quick one. I'm just losing power here. I've got a power cut. But yeah, what Rahul means to Punjab is way more than what Venkatesh Iyer means to the Knight Riders. Iyer knows that if he fails, there is always someone up there who can get the runs. KL Rahul doesn't have that assurance down the order. There was a phase when Puran, Hooda and Markram were batting, they only got 2 6s. So there was a phase they were almost struggling, but thankfully they didn't, and that's the reason Rahul has to bat slow, but he has to bat deep.
Ashok, what does KKR really need to do from here to hang on to that position of top 4? Of course, they are going to go into the weekend as number 4, courtesy their good net run rate.
I think the first thing is they will have to find a replacement for Morgan, because you can't have a captain who does not score a run. So, and secondly, I think they have to play 5 bowlers, 5 regular bowlers. You can't depend on Venkatesh Iyer and Nitish Rana to because other sides will target those 5 overs, 4 overs. Those 4 overs will make a lot of difference. So that is yeah.
Did you say that they have to replace Morgan? Sorry,
I won't mind that. Honestly, captain is as good as the team, and team is as good as the captain. So as of now, the captain is a big letdown for the team. I know he replaced Dinesh Karthik. You can have anybody else but Morgan as of now, the form he's in. Because he's a liability.
Who do you see as the potential skipper in the KKR team right now?
I would say go back to Karthik. That is a musical chairs, but you go back to Karthik. Because even Dinesh Karthik is only a wicket keeper. He's not batting well, except for one odd inning in an entire IPL, he does not do much, really, because I still don't understand how you can have the deadwood in your side. I understand Morgan captains England, he's won the World Cup, all his credentials. But in IPL, he is absolutely a no-no. He does not deserve to be.
They have to find some inspiration.
Absolutely. I don't know what the coaches and the managers and all those they do. I don't understand how can you have Morgan in the side to form he's in.
Also, Babashish, do you think that the dropped catches today cost KKR the match?
Oh, it did. I mean, Mayank Agarwal could have been gone in the first over itself, and so did Nicholas Puran. So, I mean, you cannot blame anyone else but the fielders inside the circle. In fact, when Kings 11 Punjab were on the field, I saw the intensity very less in the 30-yard circle as well. I don't know. It's just the heat, the humidity. I think it was high 60% or whatever. So you get drained, but that's not an excuse. They got to be better.
Afzal, one last question to you. The Punjab Kings won today, but you wouldn't still say that this is the perfect game for them, right?
Yeah, definitely. This wasn't a perfect game because we did not bowl well with the new ball. Although we came back at the death and just conceded 14 runs in the last 2 overs. But Shami's death bowling is very unpredictable. Last match, he went for runs. Today, he was a brilliant death bowler. And with the bat as well, KL Rahul held on to one end. But you need someone from the middle order to click because not every day will Rahul play this kind of a knock. Someday he'll get out cheap and then the team will be in trouble, and you don't want that now in the last 2 games where the playoff contention is at stake.
Well, the Punjab bowlers today...
Can I put in a word? I think Rahul should play the way he played today. The others hitters, as Afzal said before, should play around him.
Rahul should rally around KL Rahul. And let's not forget the Punjab bowlers who bowled the last 5 overs brilliantly, picking up 4 wickets in the death. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on the broadcast.